Imagine standing in the heart of Tenochtitlan, the magnificent capital of the Aztec Empire, a city bustling with life, vibrant markets and towering temples. It's hard to fathom that this powerful civilization, which once dominated the Valley of Mexico, would soon face its demise. The fall of the Aztec Empire is a tale woven with threads of ambition, conflict and tragedy. Let's start with the arrival of Hernán Cortés in 1519. Picture this. A small band of Spanish conquistadors armed with firearms, cannons and steel weapons landing on the shores of a thriving empire. Despite the Aztecs having a larger army, the Spanish military tactics were unlike anything the Aztecs had encountered. Their approach to warfare was not just about capturing enemies, it was about annihilation. The Aztecs, with their rich traditions of ritualistic warfare, were caught off guard. They fought bravely, but they were up against a force that had a very different understanding of combat. Now here's where it gets even more intriguing. Cortés didn't just rely on his own men, he was a master of political maneuvering. He formed strategic alliances with indigenous tribes who were fed up with Aztec rule. Imagine the Tlaxcalans, who had suffered under heavy tributes and harsh treatment, seeing the Spanish as liberators. They joined forces with Cortés, swelling his ranks and tipping the scales against the Aztecs. This wasn't just a battle of swords, it was a battle of alliances, and Cortés played it like a chess master. The Aztecs, with their rich tapestry of religious beliefs, found themselves grappling with a profound psychological challenge. Some Aztecs believed Cortés might be the god Quetzalcoatl returning to reclaim his land. This notion created hesitation among their ranks and influenced the decisions of Moctezuma II, the emperor himself. The Spanish, with their strange armor and horses, were not just invaders, they were seen as divine, at least for a moment. This psychological edge allowed Cortés to gain ground early on, weakening the Aztec resolve. However, the most devastating blow came not from swords or alliances but from something invisible: disease. When smallpox swept through Tenochtitlan, it wreaked havoc on the population. The indigenous people had no immunity, leading to catastrophic outbreaks that decimated entire communities. Imagine the chaos, the fear, as thousands fell ill, including key military leaders. The demographic collapse was staggering, and it crippled the Aztec ability to mount an effective defense against the Spanish onslaught. As if that weren't enough, the Aztec Empire was already under strain. Continuous warfare, heavy tributes, and a rigid social hierarchy created resentment among commoners and subjected tribes. The economy, heavily reliant on agriculture and trade, began to crumble under the weight of invasion and disease. The very practices that defined Aztec culture, like human sacrifice, now alienated potential allies and fueled animosity. By 1521, after months of siege, the once great Tenochtitlan fell to Cortés and his allies. Supplies were cut off, starvation set in, and disease continued to ravage the city. The fall of Tenochtitlan marked the end of the Aztec Empire, a pivotal moment in history that reshaped the Americas forever. The story of the Aztecs is a powerful reminder of how complex socio-political dynamics, military strategy, and even the tiniest viruses can lead to the downfall of mighty civilizations. It's a narrative rich with lessons about resilience, adaptation, and the unpredictable nature of history. So, the next time you think about empires and their rise and fall, remember the Aztecs, a civilization that, despite its grandeur, was brought to its knees by a confluence of factors that changed the course of history. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more engaging content. Thanks for watching.